She posts a picture, and underneath it she says, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married." Like, what are you talking about? So many things to discuss. And of course, at the top of that list is the Taylor Swift engagement. Now, you guys, this was me.
Oh, let me take the wheel.
It's too fast. How could you even tell what's on?
I can tell.
Okay, you know I'm no Swiftie. And so for me, I really put off talking about this as long as I could. I mean, at the time I thought, I do pop culture commentary. I guess I should, try to get a video out. And when I tell you that I had just zero interest in the topic, so I thought I'd shove it off till Friday. All right, so here we are. I don't mean to be sour, I'm happy for them, but to me this is no great news. I mean, I don't understand the professor who chose to do this.
Hello class, as you know, we were supposed to have a biochem midterm today, but Taylor and Travis just got engaged.
No way.
Due to this information, I can't focus, you all can't focus, classes can't focus, get out of here. You gotta go.
You talk about a pick me professor. I hope you kids like me a whole lot. I'll let you guys get off of school today because your idol just got engaged. It's just super lame, So it's just I think everybody's personal interest in this. As a contrarian, and I don't say that with pride, I know it's a personality flaw. I just feel I'm struggling to understand why so many people are letting this be meaningful to them. This is not your best friend, and it bothers me that people call her mother, I can't believe mother's getting engaged. But see, what bothered me even more, because that's her deranged fan base that would want to call her mother. Why does she have all of these personas? All right. But, Taylor Swift has made her money on not being able to grow up and perpetually living out a number of fantasies in which she is the downtrodden nerd nobody understands. But what a unicorn human she is. She's this quirky, super fun, cat-loving salad of idiosyncrasies. She's just such a unique individual. You're not going to find another Taylor, but in all of this quirky wonderfulness, she's just underappreciated. She's the nerd in high school who's inexplicably adorable, yet nobody likes her because she plays in the band or whatever, She's on the outside looking in, but if you could ever get past your need to fit in and decided to break the mold and go and explore other friend groups, you'd find out that Taylor's actually the most awesome person you could have known in high school. This is this persona that she has in her songs, And then, it's I'm always on the outside looking in, if only you knew. And then it's also you misunderstood me, you left me out, you didn't get me, and, and all this. She's my age. I'm 37 years old, okay? She's my age, and it feels like the greatest case of Arrested Development we've ever known. It just, everything is super high school, super High School Musical type of behavior. It's her whole life is a Glee song. And I guess for me, I thought that, once you got to the point where you're dating seriously enough to be married, we leave the fantasy land behind. But no, she posts a picture and underneath it she says, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married." What are you talking about? What? This isn't good enough for you? You literally are getting married to what you would say is the love of your life, all right? He, on a podcast, gushed about you in ways that people were oh my gosh, if my guy talked about me like this, Travis, that guy knows how to love. It's not good enough for her that she's with this person who's super supportive of her and who has put her on a pedestal and worships the ground she treads. That's not good enough. She's got to create another fantasy in which, she's a little too old to be the geek that nobody loves. Now she's the English teacher. He's the gym teacher. And you guys, you're getting brought in because this should be as meaningful to you as if people in your real life that you loved and looked up to were getting married. Why does she think that we care? Well, she's forgiven for thinking so because people legitimately feel like this is an incident in their life. You guys, you don't know Taylor. Okay, you don't know her. This is not your best friend getting married, okay? And I mean, I don't know. Just the amount of like everybody's like looking into it, like where were the signs? Did this happen today? Like, of course it didn't really, but when did it really happen? You know, how long has she been engaged? How long have we been kept from this news? Apparently, after she did the podcast with her soon-to-be brother-in-law Ed, it was right after that they got engaged. So like they dropped the announcement, the teachers are getting married. And, you know, of course she's got to tag her future husband in the post. What's his name? Killer Trev. I mean, this is why she chose him, you guys. Because he is like this deep intellectually. You know, he's always going to feel like he's less than her because she can talk and she can communicate and she, you know, has all this buy-in from all these people. And so he's always going to feel like, damn, I won the lottery when I got Taylor, you know. And that's why she chose him. He's no Jake Gyllenhaal putting her off to the side at a party, you know. He's no John Mayer who made her feel like she wasn't important. He's not one of these little boy toys that she had who kind of used her while she used them. This guy he's got the image that she wants. He's the, you know, football player. He's, you know, big, masculine man. And he's like nothing like anybody else she dated. With one particular character trait, and that is that like he is not super intelligent and like he knows it. Remember when he was on SNL and he's like, I can't read that good. And, you know, I just like the way he gushes about her, like he has already said he doesn't think that he's anything compared to her. So they go on the podcast, you know, he gushes about her, and then apparently right after that, they go over to his house. He has redone his entire garden. They're saying that the flowers here cost up to $30,000. What? You know? Photographers across the world are like lamenting. They say these pictures are really bad. I don't know. They look like fine pictures to me. I thought they were sweet pictures. You know, like if they were my engagement picture, that'd be like, sweet deal. Looks good. What also looks good is that ring. See, but here's the thing. This ring has already been debuted. We just didn't realize it. Apparently, when Taylor Swift dropped the announcement that she had a new album coming out, at the top of the paper, the letterhead at the top had her monogram, and it's set in what we now know to be the design for her ring. It's a really pretty monogram, honestly. I love the lines. It's really great. But like she's known about this all along. It's not like Travis just showed up with a ring she knew not of. I mean, she probably helped design it, you know. So anyway, according to Ed, who, you know, was quick to talk about the details that he knew of as soon as the announcement was out, he said Travis proposed to Taylor right after the podcast, right? They go over to his house where he's, you know, fixed up the garden. And Ed says, well, Travis didn't actually want to do it that week. He actually wanted to put it off. He had like a really big plan that he wanted to put into the works. He wanted it to be this like incredible, amazing engagement. And he didn't end up doing that because, in Ed's words, I think Taylor was getting antsy. Taylor, my girl, let's not do that. Let's not force a proposal by being antsy. Like, to me, I was like, well, brother-in-law just threw you under the bus, you know, because it's like, makes it seem like Travis is like not a player in this. Like, you know, oh, I better get down on my knee, get back down on both knees because my idol might leave me. So, you know, he orders in like a crap ton of flowers, and, you know, apparently that day he proposed to her. And everybody's so addicted to this story. Like, oh my gosh, look at her hair in this picture. You can see it's still indented from the microphones, you know, like it's the same day. Like all the little sleuths so excited about it. You guys, we need lives. Go back to work. I don't understand the slavish obsession. The sycophants came out of the woodwork over this. And I'm like, how many times do we have to see the same picture? You know? Super beautiful ring, cute dress, fun pictures. But this isn't our life. I already feel like I've just mucked around too long in a topic I don't care about, so we'll move along. But I just have never been so over a topic before in Ilma Berndiz. As I'm calling out all these people being like inexplicably excited about an engagement that literally has nothing to do with them, you're not getting an invitation. And all this talk about like, it's going to be America's royal wedding. It's going to be our royal wedding. Why would it be? What do we care? Well, I'm annoyed by people like that. I'm so hypocritical because I wasn't thrilled about it, but I was unduly annoyed and texted several people being like, is this not the most annoying caption? Your English teacher and your gym teacher getting married? Like, girl, that's so dumb and stupid. So, I mean, I'm just like the flip side of the coin. I cared overly much about how much it annoyed me. And there are people who cared overly much about how excited they were. Probably the people who are excited are kinder hearted. Maybe I should take a leaf out of their book. Maybe I should be genuinely excited for her. I mean, Taylor Swift has dated like a million men and they've all gone on to like live fulfilled lives. And she's just been groping around in the dark. I mean, you'd think I'd be happy for the girl, traditional values, get married, have some kids, like contribute to the world other than another breakup song. It's like, I should be thrilled for her. And so that's really my problem. It's a me problem. Okay. It's a me problem. Hello, it's me.